Hello guys, welcome to NXBTO new video, and in this video I'm gonna give you an update on the price of Bitcoin. And as we can see, Bitcoin is currently trading below our 29,000 level. Basically, since we broke the 29,000 level, our support, the full body daily candle below, Bitcoin has been trading sideways below the 29,000 level, or has been trading below our support line. Now turned us into a resistance, where the yesterday candle, after a quick drop to the downside, basically dropping to the 0.5 Fibonacci level, and bounce to the test the 29,000 level again. So in the last video we mentioned that we could expect Bitcoin to come to 0.618 or close to the top of our dark blue channel and bounce and still be bullish. And as we can see, we already retested the 0.5 level, the Fibonacci retracement, and currently we tested the 29,000 level again. So if we go to the weekly chart, we can see that Bitcoin closed last week with a full body below the 29,000 level, and this week is already trading below this level, although yesterday we managed to retest and quickly got rejected, and that's why we think that Bitcoin might be coming, or there's a possibility for Bitcoin to come and retest the top of our dark bullish channel and then bounce back and still be bullish. The monthly chart as well is showing sign of weakness. In this case, we closed the month of June with a body above the 29,000 level, but this month, the month of June is closed with the body again below our 29,000 level, showing some sign of weakness, which leads to this month being trading a monthly candle below our 29,000 level. So far this is not a positive outlook. We got rejected by our 29,000 level. But if we return to the daily chart and we can look at this indicator, these buy signals. So this indicator is called Bitcoin transaction on-chain volume. So basically this indicator tracks the on-chain volume for Bitcoin transaction, and usually signals when is the best time to buy based on the on-chain volume, Bitcoin transaction volume. So basically on the daily chart, this indicator never had a fade signal. Basically this signal 2016, You can see what happened to the price. Till we got the second one. You can see what happened to the price. This third one, you see what happened. And the fourth one, and move to the upside. And this is the fifth one. This is the fifth buy signal on this indicator, which gives us confidence that Bitcoin coming and retesting the top of our dark blue channel could be a possibility, and bouncing mean that the price is still bullish. Of course, if we combine these two indicators together, this on-chain volume transaction indicator with the DXY, we can see every time the blue buy is signal flashes, basically correspond to DXY basically diving inside our yellow box. In this case, you can see last time this blue indicator came and this buy signal, afterward the DXY show sign of weakness, turning silver to red and go inside our yellow box. In this case, previously we had one in 2017 that coincided with our yellow box as well. So a blue signal, a buy signal, coinciding with move from gray to red, and the DXY falling inside our yellow box. So far we think that the DXY could lose strength and return to our yellow box in this case if we were to follow the same pattern. Every time a buy signal on this indicator comes, it tends to be followed by DXY losing strength and Bitcoin basically gaining strength in this case. So this is a positive sign. We think that there is a chance for Bitcoin to hold above the top of a dark blue channel, trade sideways for a while, and that's why we mentioned in our last video, if you go to the weekly chart, we think that the weekly chart also holds a secret, where the last time this indicator bounced, this, you can see that the last time this indicator bounced from this moving average of the super gapy, the DXY bounced, it took at least 6 weeks before it basically traded below and went inside our yellow box in this case. So we have 1 to 3 weeks bounce, and what we're expecting is for have a similar move, for DXY have a similar move, get rejected by this gray moving average and return to the yellow box and lose this moving average as support, and so if this happens, this could be signaling that Bitcoin will be able to challenge our 29,000 level and hold it as support in the future. So we still have a few more weeks in this case, and this is what we are waiting to see happening to the price of Bitcoin. So we can now go to our Bitcoin ratio. You can see that the ratio is behaving normally, although is retraced a little bit, because it's following the price of Bitcoin. So it retraced it a little bit and it's very close to our 50-day moving average. We don't want it to cross, but it's getting near, and is, one good thing to that could happen is Bitcoin, this ratio going and bouncing from this 50-day moving average and get rejected, and resume move to the downside. We can see that the RSI already broke this yellow downward trend line, but it's not challenging the 53.91 level, which is very good. We want it at least to go and bounce, get rejected, and resume its move to the downside. And this is what will be considered as a bullish movement for the price of Bitcoin. So far, our Bitcoin ratio is behaving normally. There's no sign of issue. We can now go to the Bitcoin dominance. We can see the Bitcoin dominance is again trying to challenge the 50 level. This is the third week closing, or fourth week closing below our Fibonacci level, which is why Bitcoin is basically consolidating and not able to push above our technical level. So the dominance is moving sideways. So that's why some altcoins are actually able to having some gains, as Bitcoin is currently trading sideways and consolidating. So we have a new chart that we'd like to introduce, which is DXY. You can see the DXY is on a downtrend since 1985. You can see the last time we broke it, found support, and pushed to 114. This is when Bitcoin entered a bear market. So by the time we start finding resistance on this trend line, got rejected this level and came to retest this preview resistance level and turn it as a support. This is why Bitcoin is currently struggling to conquer 29,000 level. We can see that the DXY managed to break this level but didn't confirm. So we had a second week. This is the third week that the DXY is bouncing from this previous resistance level, so turn it as support. What we want to see is if the DXY is able to lose this level as support and come below, at least lose the 100 level and return below this moving average. This would give Bitcoin a lot of strength, and we can see that currently the DXY has been rejected by the 50 level on the other side. We're not able to break the RSI, the momentum RSI couldn't break to the upside. That's why because the DXY got rejected the second time, So this is the third time the RSI is trying to retest the 50 level, If the RSI breaks the 50 level to the upside, this will give DXY more strength and will translate on Bitcoin struggling to actually move above our 29,000 level. So we should be experiencing a little bit of weakness on the Bitcoin side, as the DXY is now bouncing on this support level, previous resistance, and that's why we are experiencing Bitcoin struggling with the 29,000 level. So what we'd like to see is the DXY get rejected around this level and challenge this support level and lose it. Lose this support. The DXY getting rejected on the 50, the RSI getting rejected at the 50 level to the downside again. This would be considered bullish for Bitcoin. So that's it for today. We can see that this move for Bitcoin, in this case, Bitcoin has been bouncing from the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. You can see that this move, the retracement only reached 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. On this event, we can see that the DXY bounced again on the 0.5, and we believe that this bounce, this yesterday's bounce, is already close to 0.5 Fibonacci. If this pattern had to repeat, there is a chance for Bitcoin not coming to the 0.618 and actually bounce from 0.5. So this is something that we gonna have to follow, but we thought it was important to note to let you know that what we actually noticed on this Bitcoin retracement and bouncing. So yesterday move to the 0.5 could be enough for Bitcoin to return to our 29,000 level. So I think probably that's why we basically retested 29,000 level on the daily candle. Today's candle, although getting rejected at the moment, we will see. And that's it for today, guys. That's the update for today. We hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you very much.